8:38. Here we go. We got the U.S. Express against the Beverly Brothers. It's my 838th match on this random match series. Put in the Hasbro toy ring, and here we go. There's Barry Windham starting out with Blake Beverly. Who remembers the Beverly Brothers or the U.S. Express? The U.S. Express' most famous match is probably against the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov at WrestleMania 1 on March the 31st, 1985, the very first WrestleMania. And they were a short-lived tag team. They weren't together too long. I think Barry Windham left shortly after, not too far after WrestleMania 1. They weren't together much longer, but it's a memorable tag team. They actually had Hulk Hogan's theme originally, and it went to Hogan took it, but they actually had these actually come out to Born in the USA, and then they took the Real American theme briefly, and then they gave it to Hogan. I guess after they split, they gave it to Hogan after Barry Windham went to WCW, or whether it later became WCW. There was Jim Crockett Promotions, or part of the NWA back then. And that kind of just, I don't think these two teams ever faced each other, just kind of creating some cool matches with WWE2K25 on PS5 Pro. But Barry Windham was one of the Four Horsemen. He was probably him. Best part of his career was in WCW more than the WWF. But that had to be the WrestleMania 1 match was probably their biggest match, as the U.S. Express's biggest match. But they didn't have they weren't a long time team like the Road Warriors. Or yeah, I don't know. I wonder if they were together. Were they even together? They were the tag champs, but they weren't. They lost the titles at WrestleMania 1 to Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov. All right, here's Bo and Mike Rotunda. Mike Rotunda went on to be IRS, and he was another team called Money Inc. and he was Varsity Club. But he teamed with Ted DiBiase at Money Inc. And I guess that was the WrestleMania 9 they were a team. They actually fought Hulk Hogan and Brutus Beefcake at WrestleMania 9, the Money Inc. We're getting a weapon, and this of course is the Hasbro, a digital version of the Hasbro toy ring that they had in the Hasbro when Hasbro had the WWE contract and made action figures, and they made this blue ring. Somebody did a really good job recreating it. Actually, all four of these are good creations of Barry Windham, Mike Rotunda, and Beverly Brothers. The U.S. Express. All right, Bo got a nice move on him there. Mike Rotunda is going to break this up. All right, he's going to get a weapon. Yeah, I have no DQs on, so it's going to kind of be an Extreme Rules type of tag team match here. Nice DDT. Who remembers the U.S. Express? If you've never seen the U.S. Express, just go to the WrestleMania 1, and you'll see their tag team title match. And the Beverly Brothers were, what are they, late 80s, early 90s? Oh, just kicked out. Nice. Just smash that over Barry Windham. It's cool that people are making these wrestlers from way back. This way, I fill all my creative wrestler spots with these legendary wrestlers because of the past. Because the current roster is pretty well covered. I'd like to do AEW too, but there's just not enough spots. I'd rather do legends. I mostly concentrate on the golden era with my creations. The creations are not. I don't make any of the ones I find. That's it. Beverly Brothers beat the U.S. Express. Hopefully you enjoyed that match. Nice little tag match there. There we are. I'll see you next time.